Finally caught old Tom Turkey strutting on the camera. And rare glimpse of the coon out during the day. Stick around. Welcome, friends. Welcome to the foothills of the Smoky. Another chapter of As the Ridge Turns. Now, it's been a really cold, windy week this week, but it's prettying up a little bit. I guess it is blackberry winter. And one thing about it, I haven't seen the foxes now in almost a month. I don't know what's happened to Freddie and Betty. They either moved on, or they're tending to their young, or the bad thing is the coyotes got them. I don't know. Time will tell. Here at the pond, things seem to be nice. All the other little animals is moving around nicely. So I want you to relax, take it easy. Let's see what stepped in front of the camera. So let's get at it. We'll start out here at the pond. There's a hen moving down towards the pond. I've heard them turkeys this week, a few days. And there's what I've been trying to catch. Old Tom Turkey strutting around. He moving down the pond. And he's strutting around. Just what I can catch on camera. He's a beautiful turkey. And he's strutting around trying to draw some attention. His hens don't seem like they're very impressed. No, not impressed at all. But he keeps trying. And the little squirrels here at the pond digging around where the coons made a big hole. And there's old Socks at the pond. Probably doing a little hunting. And there's a rare glimpse of a coon during the day. They usually come out early like this in the spring if they've got young. And up on the ridge, there's old Yaller moving through. And the deer still browsing and picking along these trails. They're getting heavy. About another month, be close to the pond. And there's that coon again during the day on the ridge, moving around. And he moving down here where the squirrels is. He's still in them acorns. I can't believe they steal acorns from last year, last fall. They just keep at him, scratching them up under his leaves. Coon during the day. And these deer still on them too. But they're all about gone. I don't know how they even lasted this long. They mosey around here on these trails. They love these sprouts, all this green coming up. But they're picky on what they eat. And there's old Dirty Dan. Wonder where he's headed this morning. And there he is down at the scent tree. He's so comical, I'm telling you. Old Dirty Dan. And there's old Yaller going up towards the motel. Now, sometimes you just gotta take it easy. Old Chucky. But too much to do, ain't there? Too much to do. And you check out the camera every once in a while. And they're still burying these walnuts. I can't believe they're still left. Had a good mash crop last year. And here's the songbird of the woods, the thrush. He's watching that camera. But he's got things to do too. Beautiful sounding bird. Here at the rock, he's there at the rock on his little perch too. He likes his perch. So's the blue jay. Then there's old Dirty Dan, up stirring around, checking things out. And there's Ricky the squirrel, like he's opposing, but he brought his lunch along with him too. I always likes to sit on this little perch here and eat his lunch. And old Tom Turkey, he's still out scrounging for these hens. Still at it. Come dark, the old coons is coming off the den trees, heading out. But sometimes you forget something. You gotta come back. And say hi on the camera too. And they move on through. There's old Rocky too, moving through. There's Spike coming on. And there's old Willie, Silly Willie. Now this one here must be his buddy or something. He's just handicapped, broke down. He's getting around awful well. Poor blessed thing. And there's a little old mouse, a little old field mouse. Plenty of them out in these woods. But here's what's after them too. Them cats don't get them. That little screech owl, he's getting him some dinner on. You can bet on that. And there's old Spike heading down the path. And there's Flash right behind him. And there's old Silly Willie going the other way. There's Silly Willie again at the tree. And up at the rock, there's Rocky too, chasing bugs. There's old Spike. And there's Splash, following him around. Not much more going on at the rock. Out on the trail, old Spike's moving down it. And there's Socks right there on the trail. Middle of the night. And up on the ridge trail, he's hunting something right here, fixing to pounce. He pounced on something. Don't know what it is. And there's Mr. and Mrs. Rocky. They heading towards the pond. I know where they're going. And there's another one. Hey, wait for me. I'm a-coming too. Down at the pond, let the buffet begin. They'll have a good time. They'll dig up whatever they can. They love this old pond. Love it. They have to look at that camera. And there's old Willie down at the pond, making his round. Come daylight, the deer out foraging around on these grasses and stuff around this pond, seeing what's going on. They love this pond too. They all share it. They always do. Didn't see no coyotes this week though. And early in the morning, old Dirty Dan, it's a rainy morning, he's going back in the den there. He ain't getting out. But there's old cat running up there, old Yeller, but it's time for the squirrels. They got business to do. All these animals, leave them alone, let them do their thing. They're so comical. But they seem to know where all the nuts is. And they're still gorging on them when they can. Still digging in these last year's mash crop of acres. They're so comical. Well, that's just what stepped in front of the cameras this last week. So I thank y'all for watching. God bless, and I'll see you next time.